Well, even back when I was a kid, this didn't make any sense to me. Or this. But let's start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and have you ever wondered, why did Konami do this, or why did 4Kids do this? I think I have an answer. One of the seasons of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! So DM era, was revolved around this concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. Now, this took place in a world where instead of using a dueling deck, you would have a thing on your arm and the monsters were in these capsules. So I thought about it. Why? Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters was I would say a unique idea, but it really wasn't. I mean, hold on here. Let me open up a new tab. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters is just another there. It's just a Yu-Gi-Oh! Adaptation of Pokemon. Now, but for what it's worth, it was unique. I will give credit where credit is due, at least. I mean, they pushed Capsule Monsters pretty hard. It got its own PS2 video game. Capsule. What was it called? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, it rendered. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. And it was a unique take on Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think the reason why it really didn't do all that well is because Yu-Gi-Oh! Went in a lot of strange directions. Video game-wise, I'm speaking. Most of them stuck to the card game. So, think Duelist of the Roses, Nintendo DS's. You had the World Championships. However, the game isn't complicated. I mean, it's basically like a chessboard, and you have to get to your opponent's crystal before they get to yours. It's simple. Now, Duelist of the Roses had the deck master mechanic that was only used in one arc, and that was the Virtual World arc. And even then, Duelist of the Roses, it was unique, but I think an, I think another video game that just really didn't make any sense for me, and I owned this game, was Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Bound Kingdom. Out of every single genre you could have went with, you went for a real-time RPG thing. I was never able to beat it, but my former stepdad was. So there's that. Now, instead of talking Pokemon, I do not need you. Instead of talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, let's talk about their other product that they tried to uh, to to get out to the masses. But unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, this actually saw a real life release. Dungeon Dice Monsters. There was a video game. I played it. And if I thought that Dungeon Dice Monsters was very uh, very complicated in the anime, it doesn't even compare to when you're trying on a video game or in real life. I've never played the real life game. I think that's for the best though. So basically, instead of life points, you have heart points. This had, I want to say, 3-4 episodes devoted to it. But I think the reason why Dungeon Dice Monsters didn't get off the ground was simply because it wasn't even, it was nowhere close to Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, that, and it's just so freaking complicated. So that's about it. I just wanted to talk about some of Konami's products, Dungeon Dice Monsters, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm Hardcore Christopher. If you would like to become a member of our community, hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you ring the bell and click all for every time I upload a video. If you don't, it's okay. I still respect you. At the end of the day, I'm just glad that you chose to spend a little bit of your time here with me. Keep it hardcore, everyone.